Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great milestone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Now, I'm doing a land back video on this video here, and the title of it is Esau puts bounty on Northern Kingdom head. Alright, which are the Hispanics and them. Alright, these Venezuelans, the Cubans and whatnot, the Mexicans, you know, all those who running over to Babylon the Great for help, America. Alright, now we're gonna just play a piece of the clip here, you know, as usual, and bring out some scriptures. And Abaratazah, this lesson will be edifying to the nation of Israel. Alright, so without further ado, let's begin.
We are following up tonight on a St. Louis County lawmaker's call to pay people $1,000 bounties for turning in undocumented migrants in Missouri.
And this what this woman just said here, this is something that we have spoke about, you know, and you know, we spoke about it for some time now, that you know, Esau is going to come with a bounty on people's head, you know, especially the men of the Lord. Alright, that's who he really coming to attack. But you know, it's happening also to the nation of Israel, because that time, as Jeremiah 30:7 speaks about, you know, that day is great, you know, which is we going into Jacob's trouble. Jacob's name is what turned to Israel. Alright, and Jacob's name turned to Israel, who is the Israelites today, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and the Native American Indians today. So it's basically our trouble that is coming. Alright, and this devil, you know, he's on the left hand side of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. He's that sword, and the Lord is sharpening him up right now to bring destruction upon our people. Alright, so these are things that we have been telling all about. Here in Trinidad and Tobago, alright, they have something called 800 tips. So what do you think they're going to do? They're going to even have these different things, these different stuff, where it is Esau is going to put that bounty on the men of the Lord. Alright, let's continue here.
Fox News' Andy Banker shows us the plan that is drawing major pushback tonight.
David Gregory is the Republican state senator-elect from West St. Louis County. He campaigned heavily on border issues, not Missouri-Illinois, Missouri-Arkansas, Missouri-Iowa borders, but the U.S. border with Mexico. His critics say this latest plan of his is way over the line.
I remember when Brighton was doing his stuff and whatnot, you know, he allowed many of these migrants to come over. Alright, which was what a trap, which was a whole setup, you know, to bring forth chaos on the earth, to bring forth chaos in Babylon the Great. Because this is what these devils want. They want to cause problems, and then they will come like a superhero to basically solve the problem, to basically help the situation, the same situation they created, but they play it off in a way like they never did anything. Alright, but the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is seeing everything, because the earth is handed over to the wicked. Alright, this man wasn't named the wicked for no reason. If you hear someone name is wicked, wicked behind it. That means what? The ways that they run in the country, the ways that they run in the world, it is under wickedness. Alright? Nothing good.
I went to the border. Back in March, Gregory put out a campaign video of his visit to the U.S. border in Arizona. He told me then about his proposal to create the criminal offense of what he called trespass by an illegal alien, punishable by life in prison.
Let's do this right to protect our people because immigration is good. Illegal immigration is bad.
He has now pre-filed Senate Bill 72, which would certify citizen applicants to be bounty hunters to find and detain what it calls illegal aliens with a state-paid reward of $1,000 each.
Missouri.
And look at how much they giving people $1,000. Alright? And many people are going to a lot of people are going to take that beat. Alright? The same way where that time is coming up where the famine of the world will reach, where it is going to stop this word from getting out there. And they're going to put out bounties on the men of the Lord head. The same way how they're doing it here for these migrants. Alright? Who are Israelites. And the same way they're going to do that to the men of the Lord. They're going to have their faces up. Even with these migrants also, they're going to do these kind of things. Put your faces up. And then have the neighbor, have other people calling inside to rat on these people for money. Because they do what? They put the place in a bad state right now where it have many hyperinflation. It have all kind of different things taking place. It have a lot of stealing. People have bills to pay upon bills. People have family to feed. So what you think going to happen? These people are going to gladly pick up the phone and call and sell out these migrants and sell out the men of the Lord. Why? For food, for something to eat. Alright, and all these things is prophecy. And we're going to see it take place.
Expect us to find solutions and not point fingers and not point people out of a public lineup.
Democrat State Senator Brian Williams of St. Louis County says Gregory's new bill would potentially have devastating consequences for law-abiding Missourians.
Right now, it sounds like the public is going to not only get finger pointing, but potentially be at subject of various situations of discrimination.
A spokeswoman for the internet.
And guess the kind of people they brought over in Babylon here. Majority of those migrants are people from prisons. And what they did, they let them go. They send them over there in Babylon and then tell them not to come back. If you come back, we will delete you. So these people basically are nowhere to go. But as the scriptures say, they will start to return back to their land. Alright? That's roughly paraphrasing. They're going to return to their land. But that is just showing that is the Lord showing some sort of mercy upon his people. Alright? But the ones who will fight to stay in Babylon, they are going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire together with that devil Esau Edom. Alright? Let's just get some scriptures. This is the book of St. John. No, not John. Salakia. It's Matthew I want. Alright, this is the book of Matthew 10 and 20. It says, "For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you." Alright? So who speak through the man of the Lord? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Alright, he sent that Rakakodash, that understanding towards us, for us to preach this word. You know, that's why so many people hear this word. Because what we preach, you know, they look at it as heat. Even Esau look at it as what? Hate speech. It's not hate speech, it's just the truth. Alright? The scripture say what? Have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? It says here, verse 21, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death. Alright? Meaning what? The brother is going to basically make that phone call. Alright? Make that phone call and say, hey, look, my brother in this Hebrew Israelite kind of thing, you know, and you know, look they're running so, look they're going that way. So you know that's why we had to stay close to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because it's only through him he's going to save us. Alright? It says, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the children, Salakia the father, and the father the child, and the children shall raise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. Alright? So there's a lot of these things that you see in that happening, that is about to happen in Babylon the Great right now. It's going to happen to the men of the Lord also. You know? And all these things is prophecy. Alright? These Edomites attacking the northern kingdom, all that is prophecy. Alright? They're coming against the Lord's people. Let's jump up a little bit. This is Matthew 10 and 16. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves." Alright, so this is what the Lord did. The Lord, give us this understanding, this truth, to go out there and to preach this word unto our rebellious house, who are considered as wolves, because they don't like this word. They get on aggressive when it is they hear this word. It says, "But beware of men, for they shall deliver you up to the council, and they shall scourge you in their synagogues." Alright? So many of the men of the Lord are going to get taken up and put into jails and whatnot. Going to be taken up and put in front of a magistrate, in front of a judge, in front of Esau Edom, in front of the synagogues. Alright? So all these things is prophecy we'll be speaking about. And it is coming to pass. As the scripture says, though it tarry, wait for it. It is surely coming to a doorstep near you. Verse 18, it says, "And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for the testimony against them and the Gentiles." Alright? So because we preaching this word, because we come in with this truth, Esau is going to gather up his troops, to try to take down the nation of Israel. He's basically coming against the nation of Israel, which are the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and the Native American Indians today. Alright? Let's go to the book of Revelation. This is Revelation 2:9. Just bear with me, Baba Kusha. Alright. This is Revelation 2:9. It says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. You know who's the rich ones? Who's the real rich people on the earth today? The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. We are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speak about. We are the rich people. Alright? But right now we are seeing us poor. But what we rich with? We rich with that salt. We rich with that, you know, we rich because we are basically the Lord's people. Just to put it in a nutshell. Alright? We have everything. But because we went against the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, henceforth, that's why we in this situation today. That's why we have to go to the enemy for help. We have to go to the enemy for anything that we need. Food, clothing, you know, anything like, you know, basically a home. It doesn't matter. You have to, you know, you're subject to payments and whatnot. And that's why you're seeing so many of our people over there in Babylon the Great seeking for betterment. But he saw, you know, he gathered up everyone in that way to basically do what? To slaughter them. Our people are treated like cattle. Continuing here, it says, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Alright? Which are who? The Israelis over there right now. You know? The ones who saying that they are the real Jews. If all there was the real Jews, the Lord would have already come and help all you. But the Lord ain't coming to help all you. The Lord actually bringing destruction, bringing calamities, bringing plagues upon all your head. So that's just showing you one example there that all they are not the Lord's people. Alright? It says here, verse 10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Alright, some of you might look at that and be like, the devil gonna do that? You know, that spiritual, that spirit there? No. Not Satan himself coming to do that, but his counterpart, which is Esau Edom, that devil. Name devil goes into what? Deceiver, slanderer. Alright? Who's playing the part of the devil? Who's playing the part of Satan right now? Esau Edom. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And this is what we aiming for, that crown of life, that 1 penny. Alright? We're not seeking many more years in this wicked kingdom. It have nothing here for us. So let Esau come with all his wrath. Alright? Everything that he comes with. He thinks that he's doing it for his establishment, for his own good. But as the scriptures say, you can't do anything against the truth but for the truth. So everything he's doing is the Lord that'll guide him to that direction to do it. And he's going to be taken out very, very soon. All right, so things are getting real sticky, really bad. Inflation is going to continue going up. All right. Trump is already looking to go and start to set foot into the to he's going to set foot into his seat very soon. All right, by next year, January. All right, and he's going on one of his his top lists of things to do, agendas to push is to attack Jake, is to come against the immigrants, the migrants, all right, which are Israelites. So they're going to, and then this same video here telling you that they going to bribe people with what, $1,000 to sell out if it is you see a migrant running here or there, or living here or there, or anybody that happen to not have any paperwork. They're going to be, you could call upon them, and you could call on them, and you're gaining $1,000. And that is not only going to be in Babylon only, it's going to be all around the world. And as I mentioned, this is literally going and go straight into what? Jacob's trouble. This is going to go into what? Coming against the men of the Lord. Grabbing up the men of the Lord and putting them into FEMA camps and whatnot. And these are what the FEMA camps for. All these different Walmarts you saw closed down and whatnot. What they did, they restruct them over and whatnot as FEMA camps. For those of you all who over on that end they are living, all are not talking shit. These things is looking to come to pass. Alright? Down here in the Caribbean, I got a dream that, the schools, the junior sex schools and whatnot, these schools are going to do what? They're going to restructure them over, like basically put up more bars and whatnot, and they're going to use them classrooms as places to hold anyone that is against the system. Alright? So this Jacob's trouble is coming in like a flood. Alright? Just like this devil, Esau Edom. And a lot of these people are going to pick up that phone, as I mentioned, and come against their own people. Because why? They hungry, they want food. So they'll do anything to sell out their own people. Now, let me just get an example here for you all. This is the book of St. John again. Chapter 13. And we read from verse 1. It says, Now before the feast of the Passover, when Yahushua knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of his world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them unto the end. Alright? And Yahushua, what? This is when Yahushua was, having that meal with his disciples and whatnot. But lo and behold, it have that particular individual, who went against him. Who was who? Judas. Alright? Let's read it here, verse 2. It says, And supper being ended, the devil, having now put into the heart of Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, to betray him. Alright? And The same way how the devil had put that spirit upon Judas to go against Yahushai, to basically sell him out, to betray him. It's the same way how, the Lord is going to put that spirit on some of these two-thirds who hear in this word and don't like it. They're going to get up and they're going to rise up and make that phone call. All right? Wherever country you're from, they're going to make that phone call. And whatever the government, wherever the ISO is telling them that they're going to get, however much money they're going to get for basically calling and telling the government, look this one here and look that one there and whatnot. Hey, these same people is going to be like Judas. All right. We went into the scripture where it talks about the father will betray his will deliver up his children to the slaughter. The brother against the brother. All these things is going to come. All right. So this part here was just example for you all. So the same thing that happened in days of old is going to happen again today, but on a higher scale. Let's go to the book of Revelation again. This is Revelation chapter 13. And we start from verse 7. It says, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints. Who is the saints? The saints is who? Israel, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. Alright? And who is coming to make war with the saints? Esau Edom, that devil, that deceiver, that slanderer. Alright? The so-called white man, the top banking families, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. Alright? The Oppenheimers, all of them. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints, and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. All right. So the same way how this devil get this blessing today to rule over all nations, to rule over the whole earth. Job 9:24. The earth is handed over to the wicked. All right. He's going to even push even further. Where it is he's going to come down with great wrath. Revelation 12:12. All right. And the things that he's coming with, is things that, you saw in your movies, and you as a Jake sitting down eating popcorn thinking that, Slakia, you sitting down eating popcorn thinking that, these movies is just movies. It's things that would never happen. But guess what? These things is actually going to happen. Alright? And this is how Esau also boasts. He's a prideful man, so he boasting about what he's going to do to you. He's showing you on the television, showing you in his movies. But yet still Israel don't want to take heed. Continuing here, verse 8, it says, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him. Alright? Who? Who is that person they're going to worship? Who is that person they're going to lean on? Esau Edom, so-called white man, whose names were not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Alright? So this devil, his name is not written in the book. This devil, he get that blessing where it is he get to rule the earth for a very short period of time. But like he's in his glee right now. He thinks that, you know, he's going to continue forever. That's what his inward thoughts telling him. Because why? The things that he's accomplishing. So he believed that he's going to have rulership forever. But the Lord is going to stop that in his tracks. Alright, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to get rid of him. So hey, the time is coming where we're going to see Jacob's trouble going to start to take place. Alright? Many more. Many more miseries is coming. And this is where you have to hold fast and pray. This is where you have to turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Alright? Seek his face diligently. Seek his face. Shalom.